Yeah, looks like they back for a fifth season, man.
Who that?
Sports Roundtable.
Who?
SRT Crew.
Whoa.
SRT. They got that realness flowing in they DNA. Damn you lame if you ain't tuned to SRT today. HO got that payload when he say so. What you betting on? Don't get mad at me on fantasy. Break up Kyrie LeBron. I be smooth as sports superhero Hancock in the mix. Deal will roll tide forever. Real talk, you know who he gon' pick. See where I be with SRT. Behind the glass, that G-Money. Made with a strong, I never lose. 6-man elite, that's J Smooth.
All you other sports radio shows is fake news. Believe it. Turn up your radios, cause it's time for SRT Radio. Yeah.
What up? It's Sports Roundtable, live from our virtual studios, overlooking the digital world. I am your humble host, HO from Bankhead. And of course, I got the usual suspects and the crew with me tonight as we are about to embark on episode, Coach, 462. 462 episode. Coach, what you got for that? Anything? Off the top of your head.
462 ways that I can feel sorry for Texas Tech.
Yeah, that's a tough blow. Whew. Yeah, that's a tough one now because they actually got a good team, but that's a tough blow. Would you take Toppin over any other top 3 power forwards freshmen?
Nope, but I sure would take him.
Okay. All right, once again, that's Coach down there at the bottom. He is a former coach of the girls at Midtown / Grady High School. And we're going to get Coach to break down what he saw in the LSU South Carolina game, him and Asa, once we get rolling here. Because I took a peek at it, but I couldn't get the full game going. I had some other things that I was doing, but I'm pretty sure you guys can fill everybody in and let them know what went on. As looked like South Carolina went ahead and took care of business. Yep, and up at the top right-hand corner is from the great state of South Carolina, the most famous last name in the world. It was a debate on that 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
And I think you came out on top. So Asa Brown is in the building, and they was on Monday. They was on this Monday as I was kind of tuning in, and I was sneak peeking as I was doing my I have a little conference, a community that I tend to on Monday. So I kind of peeked in and said, okay. Oh, they look, y'all would be on Monday just to talk about Michael Jordan, huh?
He giving LeBron all kind of things to chase after. LeBron got to retire now and got to go and buy a race car team. He got all kind of stuff he need to catch up on. Just
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Look who's in the building early, fellas.
Oh, hello, Miss Carletta.
What's happening? What's going on? Miss Carletta is in the building. All the way from the great state of the 334.
The 334.
That's Alabama, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the ham, right?
The Gump.
Oh, it's the Gump. Okay. 205 is the ham.
Yeah, I think she'll correct us if. What up, crew?
I used to have them area codes down pat.
You used to have what's South Carolina? What talk to me?
29412.
804?
Oh no! My bad. My area code is still 803-843.
Oh, okay. 803. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. And 843 is the low country. 803 is the middle, and I forget what they done added one to the top up there in Greenville now. So
okay.
Red rice. Red rice. Make some rice.
Yeah, we got a great show for you tonight. Uh-oh. She said, don't do her. She always early. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, I understand. So if you're seeing us on screen, you see that I got my glasses on because I've been having some eye trouble in my right eye. So I had to put my glasses on and take my contacts out. So if I'm looking a little more studious than I did last week, then two things can be true at the same time, as I've always said. So yeah. This is my bookhead look tonight. Last week, my bankhead look.
That hat might be blocking your vision.
Oh no!
There you go.
I want that for you. And don't let me. Yeah, let me drink my coffee because woo, we just had a BTA observation the other night.
Woo! Look at the time.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the show.
Yeah. It was
Welcome
all good.
everybody to the show.
It was all good just a week ago, wasn't it?
Exactly. It's funny how things change.
Welcome everybody to the show. I'm glad y'all here.
It was all good.
How about them Seahawks? How about them Seahawks?
There you go.
Football season is over, Coach.
My draft coming up. Combine coming up. Plenty to talk about.
Oh,
Plenty to talk
man.
about. Yes, it is plenty to talk about as I download I don't know how I didn't have it downloaded already, but I'm downloading the show notes for tonight so I can follow along.
Yeah.
And then as it's loading up, fellas, how was your week? How's your week been? It's the middle of the world, no weather, no bad weather, no anything, just a lot of work and a lot of rest.
Just work, man. It don't stop.
Just work.
But at the same
Work
time,
don't stop. Yes, sir.
thankful to have some work to do.
Yeah, I agree.
And so,
and Coach, what about yourself?
Had a nice signing yesterday on First Take. Pretty good signing.
Yeah, I was 2 weeks ahead of that. My insider had already told me that he had already committed, so I wasn't surprised.
Okay, young fella.
Yeah, but
had his family there.
You need to have somebody to replace Caleb. The point guard ain't gonna help you if you ain't got no big man to throw for him to throw the ball to.
Yeah, he hurt too. Big man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We fighting the walking wounded, baby, but that's all right. Caleb said he's gonna learn to play with a cast on. I'm like, all right, don't do nothing to jeopardize your NBA season career, son. All you have to do, if you can't do it this year, hey, come back next year. You'll still be a top 5 player. Come on back next year.
Yes. All right, we got a lot to talk about. Hot news. NFL tag season is upon us. NBA All-Star Weekend is come and gone. We're gonna give our thoughts on that. March Madness is coming soon. The team to beat, and I will try to get Deshaun Tate on here for next week as we are rolling into March. We can get his thoughts on March Madness and where everybody will be seated. And on down here, we got Ballers and Busters. Our roundtable discussion tonight is something that's been pondering for about a week now. There are some rumors that Adam Silver is talking about just canceling the draft altogether and just let rookies just come in as free agents.
Whatever.
He's desperate, man. He's desperate for anything right now.
So let me ask you this then. Has the NBA hype, popularity, has it gone down since the new people that's broadcasting it?
before I get to them, I will say the last couple of years, the calendar hasn't been kind to the NBA, and it has exposed all their weaknesses. So, a couple of years ago, when Christmas fell, um, um, on a Sunday, basically, um, nobody tuned into the NBA. Everybody tuned into the NFL, and that opened the eyes to the NFL. Like, oh, they're gonna watch us on Christmas Day, and why are we being nice to the NBA? And so 2-3 years ago, they've been punishing the NBA. NFL has been on Christmas Day now. They've been scheduling good games and not just doing the traditional Thanksgiving, but not doing your traditional Cowboys or whatever. They've been making sure you have some hopefully prime teams for a playoff push on Christmas Day now. So that's one. Two, this year, the Olympics has exposed the NBA and their lack of popularity. Dude, now you got a low viewership with and you're probably gonna get into it, but low viewership with watching the All-Star.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get into that for sure.
The Winter Olympics don't carry. I mean, people watch it. I'm not saying people don't watch it. I'm not saying the world doesn't check in or whatever. But as far as Americans go, we really, if it's the NBA or the Winter Olympics a few years ago or a decade ago or whatever, it would have been the NBA with no problem, right? Hands down, NBA. So for people to not even remember that the games are on or gotten, you know what I mean? Those kind of things. I just think it's exposed the cracks in what's failing. And I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't know how he fixes it. Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, I don't. Obviously with any problem, there's hardly ever a wishing wand that you click it and it goes away. But in all honesty, sitting down thinking about what you should do with the NBA, I don't know how you fix it. I think the NBA doesn't really need to get fixed at the NBA level. I do believe the collegiate level needs to be fixed more than the NBA.
Okay, we go definitely talk about that. Dez, yes, we are on Facebook tonight. Just search for it. It's on my page and search for the SRT page. So yeah, we up there, bro. So yeah, we on there. But welcome to stay on YouTube if you must. But we are on Facebook tonight. And before we get into our hot news, let's go ahead and get some housekeeping. SRTradio.com. Go ahead and check out the website. Like and subscribe to the show. Click that notification bell. Click all, not personalized. Just click the all subject, so it'll let you know anytime we go live. And we may go live any day. Believe it or not. So make sure you like and subscribe. It just kind of helps SRT algorithms all over social media. So make sure we do that. And yeah, that's all I got right now. Nice and to the point. And we're gonna get into Coach's thoughts on the All-Star stuff here pretty soon. As we're about to get into some hot news.
Scorching. On fire. Red hot.
This is why I'm hot.
It's the Sports Roundtable Hot News.
Yeah, man. The hot news sponsored by our good old friends, Big Easy Grill, 1193 Collier Road. Big Easy Grill, the best Louisiana seafood spot in town. Going over to Big Easy Grill, grab you some of them crab claws for appetizer and those big old shrimp baskets. 2 bites to get rid of 1 shrimp. And go ahead and finish it off with some beignets. And don't forget the red beans and rice. The coaches always like to talk about the red beans and rice. The spoon so big you get your mouthful. Yes, sir. Red beans and rice at the Big Easy Grill. Can't go wrong. Mention SRT or Sports Roundtable. Get you 10% off any meals, $25 or more. Yes. with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this hot news. The first topic of the bid is the NFL tag season is in here. Falcons, they go tag Pitts. I think it's $16.3 million they have to pay him. Good deal, bad deal. Would you just let him go? The highest drafted tight end in the NFL history. For you to not get nothing for him, would that be a very disappointing pick, or how do you look at it? Go ahead, Ace. You your name first. B. C.
No, I the move will let you know kind of what they're thinking about coaching style for next year. So, they in a either you keep him, but he hasn't, and this is the Falcons' fault, not his fault. He hasn't produced. So you can't really justify paying him a big deal, right? A long-term deal, because he hasn't produced to get one. Not really his fault. But you can't pick a guy in the top 10 and let him walk either, to your point about not getting nothing for him.
Top 5. He would pick 4.
So
yeah.
So I tag him. Yeah. I mean, your smart business decision, running a franchise with him would be to tag him.
Coach, what's your thought?
You better be trying to tag a quarterback.
Exactly.
I don't care about Kyle Pitts. Pitts, you can get him. You can save him, or you can chunk him away. I mean, but offensive skill position is not what you need right now. If Pitts leaves, well, you can get somebody in his place. Might not be as good, but you don't use him anyway.
Well, let me ask you this, Coach. I hear you.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying. Let me ask you a question. I ain't trying to get the knife out, but let me ask you a question. I'm trying to get on the page with you. So, since they need a quarterback, wouldn't it be best to have some talented weapons to throw to? No matter how the quarterback don't have to be great, but if the quarterback's going to be worse if he doesn't have any weapons to throw to.
And right now, you only got one weapon to throw to, and that's Drake May, right? I mean, Drake.
Yeah, Drake London.
So they throw to Bijan.
Mm-hmm.
They throw to Algiers. They throw to those other wide out. They don't hardly ever throw to the tight end anyway.
But aren't they going to? Is it a possibility they might lose Algiers?
Well, they gonna lose him because, they gonna lose him.
So that's one weapon gone. I don't think you want to overuse Bijan.
Well, let me ask you this question.
I can make an argument they haven't used Drake London either.
Well, let me ask you this question. If since you're going that route, let me go this route. If you're coming back with the same quarterback situation that you had last year, and Kyle Pitts didn't produce with that group, what is he going to do with this same group?
Same group of players, but you got a different mindset now at head coach.
Yeah, I hear
whether you like them or not, it's a different mindset.
Right, and I hear you, and I hear people saying since we have an offensive guy at a coach that he could unleash, Kyle Pitts because he's a tight end friendly head coach.
Yeah,
until he has proven that he can actually unleash tight ends, then I can't say that he would make Kyle Pitts a better tight end just because he's a different coach.
I guess I'm gonna ask you this question then: do you think Kyle Pitts is better than Njoku in Cleveland?
Njoku?
Njoku,
yeah, skill wise.
Njoku, he leader of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I think he's a free agent, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's a free agent, so he may end up here.
But
anyway.
I'm just saying, with the time, That's a good point. I'm just saying his time in Cleveland, you saw what he was able to do under I can't think of the guy's name, Stefanski. So I'm just saying, do you think Kyle Pitts is a better athlete or a better, even though we haven't seen it,
has a better skill set than yeah. Maybe he wasn't used. They didn't know how to use him. The old regime didn't know how to use him. Now I don't know if Kevin know how to use him either, because too much talent. Sometimes you can't coach too much talent. They kind of knock you back.
I mean, I guess the problem with, and not a problem, to your point, you got to figure out how to use him, and that's why I keep on saying I think he'd be a great fit in Kansas City. He might be a great fit. Here's what you want to do with Pitts. If you let him walk, you better hope he winds up in the AFC, right? Because you don't want to see him, say, for example, he gets with an offensive-minded coach like old boy with the Rams. And then, that kind of off, he gets loose. And you're like, why didn't we keep him? And then you got to wind up seeing him possibly later on in the season,
Well, let me ask you this then. I'm a kind of agree with you. I would say go ahead and tag him. Give it one more year to see what he does. If he can give you the production that we're looking for, then go ahead and sign him to a long-term deal. If it doesn't give you anything, then you try it at least with a different mindset.
Yeah.
And now you can let him go.
And you said the tag is $16 million?
16.3.
Granted for a tight end that, like I said, I just personally you can't see him walk and you get nothing for him. And so I guess I'll go with you as well, H.O. Let's tag him and see what for one more year.
Yeah, that's what Dez just said what I just said. Yeah, so you got to tag him just to give him another shot with his third head coach.
Mm-hmm. That's why I kept on saying his production 1 year that he was out hurt, that was because old boy Mariota threw hospital balls. Got his, got his whole leg tore up. So his inconsistency really hasn't been him. And then the way he ended this season kind of gave you some hope about, okay, maybe he has arrived a little bit. So I think he's better. I think he's better than the tight end in Cleveland, better skill set.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, but Stefanski got a lot out of that guy. I don't want to pronounce his name incorrectly anymore.
But he coached him up. He didn't have a skill set that Pitts had, so he had to coach him up.
Yeah.
Which he could be good at coaching him up. But what are you going to do with a guy
that already got it?
Who already has it. You see what I'm saying? So that's the only thing, and that's the difference. So we'll see. Kenneth Walker, the Super Bowl MVP, free agent. Would you let him walk, Seattle? Coach, I'm coming to you first now.
Nope.
You have to tag him?
You had to do something because Charbonnet is not going to play hardly this year because he just got the injury.
$11.6 million is his tag number for Kenneth Walker.
I'd do that if you can keep him there.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I don't think Walker is the focus for the Seahawks. Even though he had a great Super Bowl, big deal, but he's not the focus.
I got you. Now the Cowboys already done tagged George Pickens.
That's why they're gonna be 8-5, 8-10, or something like that.
What about Breece Hall? So these are all the players that are eligible: George Pickens, Daniel Jones, Kyle Pitts, Alec Pierce, wide receiver of the Colts, Breece Hall, Jalen Phillips, edge rusher for Philadelphia Eagles, Rashad Walker, offensive tackle, Green Bay. Those are the top free agent tag prediction and candidates right now. Did anybody out of those guys just like light you up? Breece Hall, bad organization. Could he be another Sam Darnold who was spent a lot of time in New York, get a bad rap, goes to another situation and kind of blows up.
I was going to go ahead, Ace.
No, go ahead, Coach. Go, Coach.
No, next time when I say go ahead, Asa, you go ahead. I don't know what's going on tonight, but that's all right. I'm gonna change something in a few minutes. No, I'm just playing. Now, Breece Hall, I was gonna say Breece Hall is going to Kansas City, but since Kansas City gonna get Jeremiah Love, or they hope to get Love, then Hall is probably gonna stay with the Jets. Unfortunately for him, at a tag, they're gonna tag him because who can anybody name the other running backs without looking in Google for the Jets?
No.
So there you go. You got to have something. Aaron Glenn, he's like a one-legged man in a butt kicking contest. He already hurting right now, so he got to get what he can get because his time may be up after this year if he don't do better than 2-15 or whatever they were.
All right, so there we go.
Dez, check this out. Everybody is putting a lot on the fact that Walker is the Super Bowl MVP, but Walker rushed for just barely rushed for over 1,000 yards. So don't act like he rushed for 1,600 yards now. He barely rushed for over 1,000 yards this year, even though he was valuable. And then they had the two-back system with him and Charbonnet. So I ain't saying he's not valuable, but Walker didn't gain that many yards. So yeah, Pitts is more valuable than Falcons, I think. Then
That's there you hit it on the head, Coach. It's the
is.
situation, right? I think, and because there's two backs in Seattle, I think Seattle should tag and kind of run this thing back a little bit. And they also in a tougher division as well, Seattle, with that NFC West. Even though San Fran had all those injuries, they made the playoffs. You expect McVay to have that team ready to go again next year. Seattle, and obviously people can look down on Arizona, but Arizona is really only when I say a quarterback away, I mean as far as being more competitive, if they can get the organization to get behind Kyler Murray, I think they would be better. I think right now there's an internal war with Arizona more so than players, but we could agree to disagree on that. So, but Seattle, yeah, I tag and
Dad said his system is broken.
And run one more run it back one more year and see if you can repeat. It's hard, but it's I don't think nobody would have a problem with Seattle trying to run it back and you tag certain guys instead of doing long-term contracts.
Murray's gone from the Cardinals. He's not coming back.
Oh, so they're gonna be starting all over then. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Daniel Jones tag is $28 million though.
I wouldn't give that for nothing in the world. Nope.
And he coming off a broken leg. Yeah,
no sir.
But they got problems in Indianapolis, right? Because what are they gonna do with Richardson?
Well, Richardson is gonna be placed inside a case, and during the year, and the case is gonna say break in case of emergency, and that's the only time you're gonna see him on the field is if it's just down to the last minute, because he unfortunately can't stay healthy. He got the shelf life of a spoiled milk, so I don't know. It ain't looking good for Mr. Richardson. Maybe he need to change the scenery too. I always said he came out way. Who was that?
Based on draftnetwork.com, they predicting that Kenneth Walker would not be tagged. They're predicting that the tag will be on Breece Hall. They say the Falcons would not tag Kyle Pitts. Trey Hendrickson, Cincinnati Bengals, not tagged.
They
Daniel
crazy
Jones,
as
not
hell.
tagged. Alec Pierce, tagged.
Yeah, that's about right. But Cincinnati is going to continue to be
That's true.
dragging near the middle or bottom of the AFC North because they don't want to improve their defense. Somebody need to tell them that defense was number 31 in the league last year. That's 31 out of 32 teams. And you're not taking your franchise, franchise defensive player and trying to do something better to keep him out of your defense. I mean, your defense is terrible. You can't tackle. You can't get interception. You can't tackle. You can't stop nobody. I mean, y'all, that all offensive stuff ain't gonna work. Chase, Burrow, and Higgins, yeah, that's a dangerous trio. But if they ain't on the field, but for 10 minutes a game, what you gonna do? When your defense always on the field, I mean, come on.
Burrow hasn't stayed healthy the last 3 or 4 years either.
And that's another thing, keeping him healthy, keeping them from hitting him. Cincinnati, maybe the new coach will help. Well, I ain't no new coach. Zach Taylor is still the coach. I forgot. So that means he doesn't have a clue.
You know, some franchises, they are what they are, right? Cincinnati made a Super Bowl back in what, 1988?
Hold on one second. There's the tag and the numbers are based on position, not actually the player.
Yeah. Quarterback's always going to have a higher.
Yeah, it's based on the position, not the player.
Okay.
So that's why.
So yes, in theory, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Blame Le'Veon Bell for this.
Who that?
Le'Veon Bell, when he was holding out because he felt like him and the redhead for New Orleans Saints, he thought he was a receiver, but he was a tight end, but he wanted to get paid receiver money.
Le'Veon Bell, you should have still been a Steeler, son, but you went to the Jets.
He was holding out because he wanted. It was $11 million at that point, man, and he didn't want to take it.
Yep.
Both those parties messed up. Pittsburgh ain't been the same since Le'Veon left, and Le'Veon ain't been the same since he left Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the position, not the actual player.
But back to the Cowboys.
Yeah, the running back position is $14.8 million if you tag the running back. Mm-hmm. So, which means that if the Falcons want to keep Algier, they're gonna have to cough up some money, close to $14 million.
You can find you a running back.
So what you gonna do? What Bijan gonna say if you paying him that much and the backup making more than the star?
I don't think they I think if I'm the Falcons there, I tag Pitts. I may have to let Algier walk and then draft me a running back this year, late in the third, fourth, or fifth round, or fourth and fifth round.
I'm gonna do one better for you. And I almost hit Lee's studio. Boy, I'm glad I looked at that thing. It ain't normally this hard to share my screen. I can't remember what that. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna show y'all some numbers so we can. There we go. All right, as you can see, these are projected 2026 NFL franchise tag amounts. Quarterback. Whew.
Might need to clear it up a little bit.
$47 million. Wide receiver, $28 million.
Yeah, is it clear? It's not real clear on my end.
Oh, it's not. Put your glasses on, Coach.
I got them on.
Oh, you do. Oh, this about the best I can do right now.
I need to rough you up a
But
little
right
bit.
here, the tight end is 16 million, cornerback 20 million. Ooh, that's a lot of money for the cornerback. And then the running back is 14.1. Even the kicker / punter is 6 million.
They so disrespectful to them running backs, man.
NFL is a throwing lead.
Ain't no doubt about it. It's still broken, even though that's just we just broke it down. It is still broken. They want to be able to cap you by position. So that goes into who and why teams draft certain positions and don't draft certain positions because they're not in a position to pay them.
Dez, I'm with you because at the end of the day, there's 3 things we look at. Can you run the ball? Can you stop the run? And turnovers. I don't care how much you slinging it all. We got a guy that won the MVP of the Super Bowl who didn't score a touchdown. That should tell you right there about how much. That should tell you right there about how much important it is to be able to run the ball and stop the run. You get what I'm saying? Yet when it's time to pay those guys, to your point, HO positions, they got a hard cap on them running backs. You gotta do something like what Saquon did for 2 years, what he did in New York and what he did the first year in Philadelphia to even get considered for a big contract.
Yeah, that's tough though. All right, let's go ahead and get to the All-Star Weekend. What a dud. First of all, you had people scrambling, trying to look and try to see how can I even watch this? Is it on NBC? Is it on Peacock? Is it on ESPN? Where do I go and watch this at? I think they did a terrible job of effective communicating where we can watch the festivities for the weekend. So they told Matt McClung he cannot participate in the dunk contest for the 4th straight year, even though he came out and said, well, if I was invited, these are the dunks that I would have done, and I believe he would have won again based on what I've seen online and the dunks that he would have done. Other than that, it was like empty calories.
Oh.
Asa, your thoughts on the All-Star Weekend?
Oh, I'm in the car with you. I'm in the car with you. I'm adjusting the AC and everything. I agree. I agree with you 100%. Like I said, the NBA is getting exposed for a lot of where the cracks at. And so, to your point, people are scrambling to see, on what platform it's on. People didn't realize that they got pushed up because of the Olympics. So, games that were usually, events that would usually be on prime time was now on early or late afternoon because of the Olympics. And so, it's just a bad look for the NBA this year.
Hey, Coach.
And moving forward, because all your superstars are, when I say old for basketball years, and you don't have, maybe outside of say maybe Ant, all your other stars that everybody's everybody's gravitating to are foreigners, and they don't really have any personality. Wemby don't really have a personality. You already know Joker, he'd rather go and be in Serbia playing with his horses every chance he get. Those young guns in Oklahoma City, they're a little different. So you really don't have tell me who's the American-born guy that's like I said, outside of Ant. You thought Zion might have been that guy, but he can't leave that one broad alone. It's the NBA is in a bad state right now. Like you glad the 25-year season LeBron James is still here? 20-year season Steph, 20-year season KD. That's no way to run an organization. And that's the reason why I say the problem for the NBA is really at the collegiate level. The collegiate level hasn't done a great job in, making those kids, young men at the collegiate level, be household names. So when they get to the NBA, to continue on,
So you're saying they need to develop their popularity in college, so when they get to the NBA. Yeah, but all right, Coach. There you go. Dan's got a question for you, Coach, right here.
Dan, that ain't right. That ain't right. That format was the exact right thing they needed to do. That was about the best format they needed to do.
So you like the format?
To make them guys play hard. USA versus the world, then they split the USA up. And then they had those games. The only bad thing they messed up at making the old timers had to play 3 games in a row. They were tired. That last game they were wore out, and them young boys put it on them and busted them up real bad. But now let's be honest, the world lost, but ain't nobody walking in the continental United States can tell me the world would not have won if they wasn't missing Giannis, Luka, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Nikola Jokic. They would have beat the brakes off the USA. I'm sorry, but all 4 of those guys were missing, so you had to do you had to play the rest of the guys. But it was a good format. Now, how in the world did Damian Lillard, who was out with a Achilles injury or ACL, whatever he got, get out there and win a 3-point contest? How in the world was he allowed to participate, for one thing, and he don't have to play in the season? I'm concerned. So he can get into something like this, but he don't have to play the season. I guess he able to shoot, but he ain't able to run up and down the court.
There you go, Coach. There your answer.
I have some concerns right there. And I reserve my comments on the dunk contest except to say this. LeBron James, you ruined the dunk contest, dog. You did. I agree with what they said. He ruined it. Because for years, superstars, and it's only a few, superstars were participating in the dunk contest. Then the superstars stopped participating with LeBron. Because Kobe, Jordan, Dominique, Dr. J, all them guys were participating.
Kevin Johnson. We can even start naming the B-list superstars back in the day.
And then they reserved to these guys they got in there not pleased.
Hey, so what you got to say about the dunk contest?
They need to do it every other year.
What's going to replace it then?
3-point shooting.
Oh.
It's already there, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's 3-point shooting should be the highlight at the end of the dunk contest.
Well, speaking of that, you do know we have a question of the day. We might as well go ahead and jump into it now. What is your all-time GOAT list of NBA participant in the All-Star game. So we got skill competition, dunk contest, 3-point contest. Give me your three guys. Give me your 3 guys that you put on your GOAT list for the participation of All-Star Weekend with the skills competition, dunk contest, and the 3-point contest.
I can give you 2 years for me that were the best All-Stars that I can remember growing up. It was, I want to say, Jordan came into the league 84, so I want to say like the 88 All-Star Weekend, and then the last year that Magic came back and played after the whole HIV scare and all that. What was that? Was that 93, 94 when Magic came back and played?
Yeah, I can't remember the year, but yeah, I know what you're talking about, though.
So those are my 2. And like when you go back and look at the whole list, and you have people like Dale Ellis was in the 3-point shooting, you know, those type of names.
Well, give me your personal individual picks. Give me your person the skill competition, the person for the 3-point contest, and the person for the dunk contest.
I'm on cheat. Let me look up that 1988.
Go through your list, Coach. You want to name yours?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what you got?
All right. For the skills contest, I go with I had it on tip of my tongue right there. The Cavaliers that needed last year, who won, they had a good Donovan Mitchell and Mobley. They did real well. For the 3-point contest, I got to put my man who bragged about letting everybody else know coming in second, Larry Bird, for the 3-point contest. And for the dunk contest, hey man, I got to go with Kareem. Kareem with simple dunks. He made it look good. I'm just playing. And in the dunk contest, I'm gonna go with Dominique, Ty Dominique, and Vince Carter. Because even though Jordan did the smooth dunk, Dominique has some thunder with his, and Vince Carter put some thunder with his as well. So those are my picks right there.
Okay, Dez got his. I love Neek and Jordan, but Vince. Yeah. Bird at the 3. I can't think of anybody for the skills. Kyrie Irving, baby. Kyrie Irving or Chris Jackson.
I forgot about Kyrie. I forgot about Kyrie.
So I'm going Kyrie with the skills competition. I'm going smooth, either Ray Allen or Allen Houston for the 3-point contest. And I'm going Dominique Wilkins, hometown, for the dunk contest.
Oh, you asking about just putting your favorite person into the
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the overall event. My bad. Okay.
Yeah.
I misunderstood. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sitting in the back of the class. Don't worry about it. We'll bring you back.
Now, Joe, when you said Allen Houston looked like he could participate this year in the 3-point contest.
Unlike Ron Harper, huh?
Well, we're not going to talk about Ron Harper who missed a layup. We're not going to talk about him. Leave it alone.
What was Richard Jefferson doing? I thought when you had your shirt open, you're supposed to have taco meat. He looked like
no. That's Baldy.
All right, go ahead. Give me yours. Coach, you want to finish up something?
Yeah. On a side note, why don't these people? And I know they like him because he's a particular goofball all around. And you know what I'm talking about when I say goofball. Who am I talking about, H.O.?
Talking about Drewski.
Yeah. Drewski's supposed to be passing the ball to his teammates just so they can shoot it and stuff. He throwing it in the stands. Come on, man. Get that dude out of there. That dude about as athletic as athlete's foot. Come on, man. Get him out of there. And then he goes to the old.
I was laughing at this right here.
I'm in the back.
And listen, hey, thank you, Dez. Now I ain't by myself. We back here trying to count the two together.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
This dude got people in the front row ducking because he throwing in the stand. He can't even throw a simple pass to somebody to shoot the ball. I'm like, man, take his non-athletic self off there. And then he sit there with that old goofy laugh. Get out of the way.
Aja, I already know. Hopefully it'll be 30 years from now, but whenever we at coach's wake, we gonna be like, I know the one thing he hate is Drewski.
Every day, 24 hours a day, 8 days a week. Man, that joker's a clown, man. He's a goofy clown. Like I said.
What if he had to save your life one day, Coach?
Well, I guess he'll save it. I'll be y'all be in the upper room. I guess. We probably couldn't do that. He'll put that floaty on, talking about I can't swim. Like he had that floaty on in the hot tub, and I'll be fighting for my life. Oh man, that dude is awful, man. He is flat foot awful when it comes to athletic events. Like I said, when I saw him, couldn't hit the ball past the pitch in a slow pitch softball.
Oh yeah, he wasn't. Yeah. All right, let Asa give me his 3. Go ahead, Asa.
Oh yeah, Larry Bird. You know, I'm old school. So Larry Bird, I'm gonna get in the car with you with Dominique, and the skill set, that's a little bit different. I would go with Isaiah as the skill set.
Okay, I got you. I can roll with that. I got another question of the day for you, Dad. So stay tuned. It's about some music, so stay tuned. All right, as we done got off of the NBA All-Star, let's talk about March Madness going into March as we are winding down February, going into March. Any thoughts on?
I have no clue, H.O. I have no clue. Let me tell you why I have no clue. It's probably the first year I really have no clue. The football has dominated so much, not just the NFL, but the playoffs in college, you know what I mean, have dominated so much now that, you know, it's a little bit harder to get into the college basketball flow. And I know this year there's some decent teams out there. But, you know, with all the playoff games and the extra teams, you know, you were used to a few years ago, once you got past the New Year's Day, you had the one extra week for the championship game, and then bam, you right into it. But now college football is bumping up with the NFL playoffs. Football is king.
You got some great teams
Coach,
out
give me
there.
your thought.
Talking about March Madness?
Yeah.
I mean, Michigan is going to be there. Michigan, they don't talk about Michigan. Michigan is number 1 in the country for a reason. Arizona has hit a roadblock lately, but they said they're going to go through that gauntlet of a schedule, and they hit a roadblock. So Arizona, they're going to get in a high seed, but they're struggling right now. Texas Tech, like we talked about at the beginning, they lost Toppin, so you can cancel Texas Tech. They're not going to make it too far in the playoff. That team with 4 letters, that you got on your head, they'll threaten no matter what, because Boozer is Boozer. And then those other guys are stepping up and saying, hey, we play basketball too. And they barely lost 2 games, so you got to put Duke in there at the top. Connecticut on the men's side, quietly winning games.
Yeah, he done calmed down a little bit, ain't he?
Oh, he got threatened to get suspended. That calmed him down.
Cussy. He ain't talking like he usually talking, so they probably let him alone, so they winning too. But those teams right there, my thoughts on Miami of Ohio, it's nice to know you. You're going to get in the tournament undefeated and going to take that loss. It's going to be, very highly And that's going to be bad on them. Now, if they can get in there and get to, say, the Final Four or a Sweet Elite Eight or something like that, then they legit. But you ain't exactly playing the cream of the crop every night.
They're gonna do them the same way they did Wichita State that year. Wichita State was 38-1 or whatever, and then they put them in the bracket of death, had them playing Utah and Kentucky.
God dog. Hey, so hold on for a minute.
What?
38-1? God dog.
Whatever
they a lot of games.
Whatever you know, they were unbeaten that season. Actually, two seasons in a row. Wichita State had great records, but that year they probably were undefeated going into the tournament. They put them in that southern bracket and had them playing a Kentucky, which basically was a home game. Just did them dirty.
Yeah, that was tough.
Like, we're gonna make you show that you belong. Oh, you don't? Okay, too bad. Bye.
Yep.
We'll holler at you.
All right, so while we on this subject, let's talk about UCLA coach Mick Cronin.
Coach, please explain to us what that was about, Coach, because you're the only one.
I was like, I'm on the fence. Is he trying to be a disciplinary? Then I watched the post game and he went off on the reporter. So I'm like, I'm not sure. I thought it was a good move. We need some more Bobby Knights in today's college basketball world, but I mean, I think Bobby Knight would have applauded him for hustling back on defense and not giving up, even though you're getting beat by 25. So I'm not sure how to take it, Coach. What's your thoughts?
I'm kind of tossed, but Cronin has always done some controversial stuff all year anyway. He got a mouth now. He's gonna speak his mind. Now I'm gonna get to the reporter first. What he did with the reporter, that was bootleg, because the reporter, all he was doing was asking the question. Probably a young guy. His one ain't even been doing it for a while. He had just asked a question. And Cronin told me he don't give a rat's you know what about that. Okay, we got that. You ain't have to repeat it 20 times. We got that. You going off on the report and all. He did was ask a question. Now, what he did with his kid, that's kind of a little showmanship right there. Okay, the kid went hustled back and made a play, and it was kind of a hard foul, and the boy got up. Your kid didn't get to fighting or nothing, and he going to put the boy off the court and then tell him to go to the locker room. Coach, take care of that kind of stuff in-house. After the game, you dress him down when y'all in the back. Okay, now y'all can have that one-on-one talk. But trying to do all that in front of the crowd, that's kind of but that's been his MO all year, acting like that. Cronin been one of them old back in the days coaches that do that kind of stuff. But to dress down your player like that could hurt you recruiting wise. Because a kid gonna look at that. I want to play, but am I gonna get that done to me?
But Coach, we do have to ask. You're not saying all these things because he coached at UCLA, though, right?
No. Ain't got nothing to do with it. That was just kind of showing the kid up, and you never know, the kid's parents might have been there, and you doing all that to the kid, ushering him to the back like he punched the dude or something. Now, if he got to fighting, I can almost understand. If he made a hard foul, like I said, you ought to applaud him for getting back on defense, but making him get off the bench totally and go to the back and just sit there, you might get one of them old school parents gonna come find you after the game and be like, what's up with that?
Senior, if he wasn't no senior, I'm pretty sure that'd have been his last game at UCLA.
Yeah.
He'd have ready to transfer portal right after the game.
I mean, and I ain't saying you're supposed to show him favoritism if he's scoring, but you ain't supposed to do him like that, though. That was kind of bootleg to me. As a coach, I ain't never going to embarrass my kids. Now, I take that. I'll give an example, and it's me as an example. Going back to my coaching days, we were playing Douglas on a Saturday. We were at Douglas, and we got a 7-point lead with 2 minutes left. I told my kids, timeout, hey, let's move that ball around the perimeter. We don't need to take a shot. We up by 7. Let's burn some clock. And I put one of my kids in who had to sit down because he was in foul trouble. I got him back in the game. Do you know what this bozo did? As soon as he got in the game, they worked around the perimeter. He pulled up a 3-pointer and missed it. By the time his feet hit the floor, somebody left the scorer's table. And I took him out of the game. And he come over to the side. Coach, why am I out of the game? I didn't even acknowledge him. Then after the game, he wanted to talk. His daddy came down. He said, Coach, what happened? And I told him what happened. And his daddy looked and he said, well, Coach, let me tell you something. You were right. He said, son, why are you shooting the ball? Y'all up by 7 with 2 minutes left. You got a lead and a 3-point at that. He said he took you because you cold. You've been sitting on the bench. You haven't been out there. If you was in the floor of the game, maybe, but you just came on the bench and fired up a shot. I was open. He said, that don't mean nothing. That was terrible. He said he did right to take you out. He said, you lucky I wasn't the coach. I said, uh-oh. And then we're going to get into a territory now. So I calmed him down and we talked about it. He understood what I did, but I was like, when he shot that ball, you could have thrown a truck in my mouth. It was so wide open. I was like, I just told
you. I know that was whoa.
Man, and then Douglas went right down there and hit 2 threes. I said, oh, I almost cussed. We held on to win, but I sound like to fight like that.
Yeah, they hit 2 threes, huh?
Yeah. I'm like, we trying to hold the ball. We ain't trying to get him no shots. But he learned what I was talking. He figured out what I was talking about. He understood after I had to just let him know. And I'm glad Daddy backed him up. Or backed me up and came down there and said, hey, he told you right.
Yeah,
Daddy took me though.
The coach need to control his emotion, not you, coach, the other coach with UCLA.
Yeah, that's kind of yeah. Dez, I agree. That is kind of messed up. The game is about the kids, and he'll get the same. Nick ain't gonna get the same treatment that the boy from Kansas State got, that the coach for them got. He don't get the same treatment he got because Cronin been around. Cronin done been to a Final Four too. Yeah.
So stop right there, Coach. To me, how long has he been living off that Final Four?
It's been. I don't know if he's living off of it, but just
he's living off of that Final Four. I'm gonna look at these 2 coaches as far as their attitudes. The one in Connecticut, who I can't stand, and then old boy in UCLA. At least the one in Connecticut, the last 5 years has been to a few. Has won some championships. Been to Sweet 16, Elite 8s, and the other ones when he didn't win. At least he has some recent pedigree as far as, okay, the results may show for his actions. You know what I mean? This dude from UCLA, and when he went to the Final Four and at UCLA, I could say that was a lucky run because they were seeded number 11. That's the essence of the March Madness. You know, you're gonna have that Cinderella. He ain't been back since. So to me, as a coach, now I'm looking at you like, oh, you just showed me publicly why you having a hard time recruiting. You just showed me publicly why you having a hard time getting these kids to get over the hump. And to what H.O. said earlier, now you just show publicly, should I get in the portal and come to you? Do I want to send my youngin to you to be handled that way? I look at what he did no different than I look at parents recording their punishment of their kids and putting it on the internet. You don't do that kind of thing. You know what I mean? I'm all for the discipline, but there's a time and place for it all. You know what I'm saying? And so if you want, and not just the kid, the young man who he embarrassed, I'm looking at the rest of those guys on the bench. Oh, if I make a mistake, which we all still trying to find a mistake on him hustling down and trying to make a play, and he didn't, you know, we can go back and forth on whether or not he undercut him or not. And so the young man who thought he got undercut, his reaction, but I'm gonna give the young man some credit for him holding his emotions and not, you know, bucking up and it getting out of control based on what was placed in front of him after the foul. So now if I'm on the bench, I'm looking at the rest of them like, oh, so this is what happens if I make a mistake, try to correct, hustle. I'm gonna get dressed down in front of not just, practice is one thing, but you're gonna do this in front of a live crowd on the road, in front of everybody on TV. Got you.
Yeah.
Not gonna see him doing it.
It sounds very contradicting if you're gonna tell us to hustle in practice, and when we do it in the game, I get put out the game.
Mhm.
Even the referees didn't even give him. They didn't even go to the monitor or anything.
Not because it wasn't that kind of foul.
Play on the ball, right?
He went to a Final Four about 10 years ago as an 11 seed, which means the committee did him a favor by letting UCLA in that high anyway because it was UCLA. So to me, he don't have the pedigree to be doing that kind of stuff to kids like that in public.
Yeah.
If you are the athletic director, what do you say to him the next morning?
Y'all have a meeting up and to discuss it, and you look at the coach and say, you gotta do your hands like this too. Look at coach. We at the business of trying to uplift kids. We're not trying to downlift. I said no harm was done. Nobody got hurt, and you still are gonna pull a move like that? Come on, coach. That's a little excessive, don't you think? Go ahead.
And the reporter coach is more than likely a student reporter. You know what I mean? So the reporter, like those reporters, a lot of times they aren't quote unquote paid reporters. Those are collegiate, kids that follow the program that are with the school. So you tearing down your own, you got an attitude with your own alum.
Yep.
All right, so as we get into ballers and busters, I see right now.
Well, we already know where he at.
Yeah, it could be obvious, oblivious.
All right, getting into ballers and busters. Go ahead and put your ballers and busters and boy stops in the chat as we go ahead and get into our baller busters and boy stop segment. I'm gonna go ahead and start us off.
Hey Joe, where is the controversial Lard Z at?
Oh, he's in Montgomery.
He's still there. Okay.
No, he visiting. He's in. I figured he'll jump on, but maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, he
somebody missed the large one.
Yeah. All right, so believe it or not, I'm going to give LeBron James a baller this week.
Uh-oh.
Not for his play, not for his new haircut. I guess that's what you call it. Not for any of those things, but for him creating a name so big that if true, his son, who's attending Arizona University or University of Arizona, has reportedly made $20 million in NIL money, and he hadn't played 1 minute for the team.
Yeah.
He hadn't even set foot in a game. Like, Bird, come on in. Not 1 minute. But reports are that he's made off the court the upwards of $20 million in just NIL money.
Yeah.
So, shouts out to you, LeBron James, for creating a name, because that's the only reason he's getting that kind of money, because of the name. If he hadn't played to show why he has a scholarship,
or the general public hasn't seen it. I mean, high school ball, AAU ball.
yeah,
but,
exactly.
You know, but yeah, I'm with you.
And maybe he should play now that they going. Well, I think they redshirted him for the season for now. But yeah, the back-to-back losses. It's gonna be tough for Arizona, but LeBron James gets my baller this week for creating a name that can produce $20 million in NIL money.
Yeah.
Without setting a foot on the court.
Yep, I don't see his name in none of the stats. Yeah. That's
anybody getting in the car with me?
No.
nope.
All right. I just thought it was such a. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and drive off. Go ahead, Ace. What you got?
You want me to go or you going, Coach?
Go ahead, Ace.
So I know my melanated people haven't been paying attention to the Olympics, but I got to go with the USA women's hockey team. They are just advanced today to the gold round. Okay. And on their way on getting to the gold round, guess how many goals they've given up?
0.
1.
1.
Coach been paying attention there, huh?
I watch my hockey now. I love my hockey. That men's game today I had to watch.
And so they playing the neighbors up north in the gold match. So we'll see how that turns out. But they had played them earlier and skunked them. So this time next week when we come on, we should be able to say USA women's hockey team won gold. And so, but right now that's my ballers of the week, mainly because not obviously they in the gold round, but you only give up 1 goal. And they're not winning. They're not winning 1-0, 2-0. They winning 5-6-0. And in hockey, you put up 4 more goals. That's like scoring 5 touchdowns in the NFL. You know what I mean? So they putting BTA, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is what they do in the Winter Olympics this year.
All right, Coach, what you got?
It's funny how every time I get ready to give it, I forget it. And I have it right on the tip of my tongue. But I'm going to go with the
girls basketball.
I've got Michelle. No, what you say? See you.
I'm trying to help you.
You trying something? No, you can't help me out with that. That's not. I'm not gonna do basketball. Nothing. They do what they doing every week, thumping people. I'm like on that. I'm like Kenny Perkins. Why should I applaud a fish for knowing how to swim?
Okay.
I ain't giving them nothing. The young lady in the Olympics, the skier, Michaela, I think it's Shiflin, won her first gold medal today. Finally, after all that race, she finally got her gold today in the Olympics. Bless her heart, she's been trying, finishing second, and they're up in the top, but she got a one today. So I'm gonna give her my baller award.
Okay.
My Buster gonna take on a whole new meaning.
All right, now. So the Buster Award. Here we go. I'm now getting like you, Coach. I had one, but it just slipped my mind. Let me look at my phone. If I put it in the phone. Hey, so you can go before me and come back.
I think
I think everybody gonna probably wind up saying Mick Cronin, right, at some point. So I'm gonna get in the car with that or whatever. But I'm gonna go football for a second. The Cowboys. How you losing Pickens?
Ooh.
They didn't franchise him?
If they haven't yet, and if you do, he's not gonna be a happy camper.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
I just feel like you had all season to know what you was going to do with him. When you got him, you knew what you needed to do with him, and so to get here and you still don't know what you're going to do, so you got a franchise. It's bad business to me.
Bad business. Coach, what you got?
Well, I'm gonna go into my all in the family version of the Busters for Mr. Tony Clark. Mr. Clark, you done dipped inside the family and having an inappropriate relationship with your sister-in-law. Really? And you thought you could hide that? Y'all thought y'all could do your little dilly-dallying and nobody was going to find out in the family? And now you had to retire from your job, which probably was a good paying job, probably close to 6 figures. You got to retire from that. And you had to endure the public shame. And now, here's the question. Are all parties going to stay married to their respective spouses, or what's going to happen? This could be one of those love and hip hop shows.
I thought you were going to say you could put this on LMN.
Or Cheaters. Pick one. Pick one of them goofy shows. You can be on them. Yeah.
Tony Clark, Major League Baseball guy.
Yeah, man.
That's why he had to retire. Coach, I'm getting in the car with you on that one.
I didn't realize that either. Right. I'm in the back seat with the armrest.
Yeah, I'm in the car. I'm in the car. Yeah, don't pull off yet. And Nick Cronin gonna be my boy stop of the week. But yeah, Tony Clark should have been the boy stop for real.
Yeah. I didn't know he had all that going on.
So that's why he had to resign. Okay.
With your sister-in-law, dude. All
right, be on the lookout for some slow walking and some flower bringing soon.
That ain't over yet. Because somebody gonna take an L on that one. They took an L, but it's gonna be more to come in that one. So
that's crazy. All right, man, that's gonna do it. I guess nobody in the chat had a ball or a buster this week. That's 820, 818. Roundtable discussion coming up. Hold your horses.
The roundtable discussion.
What are we talking about?
Yes, the roundtable discussion sponsored by a good old friend, Bo Bell Basketball. What up, Bo Bell? Bo Bell Basketball is the place you can go and get your basketball game improved immensely as Bo Bell teaches, coaches, improves your games because he says feet work is the key to success in the basketball world. So shout out to Bo Bell. You can connect with Bo Bell. Go to BoBellBasketball.com. 3 different locations, Midtown, South, and North. Make sure you mention SRT Sports Roundtable. Bo Bell, make sure he'll take care of you once you mention that he is a proud sponsor of Sports Roundtable. So, round table discussion. We got to talk about it. Adam Silver. Tanking is getting bad. Right now, we got Shea Gilders is out. Joker just came back. It's just a whole lot of people just moving and just being out right now. To the point where Adam Silver is thinking about just canceling the draft altogether and just going to free agent route. Well, that's going to allow all of the people in the NBA with all of the money to select and get whoever they want to get. All right, Ace, so what's your thoughts on possibly not having a draft in the NBA?
Like I said, that's a desperate. It's a desperate move. He's it's a desperate move, and you do those kind of things when you don't have an answer to fix what the other problem is, right? So, I don't know how that. You basically then you're going to have the same teams. You're going to have the same teams in the finals for the next 20 years. Because the only teams that are going to have the money to kind of pull those things off is going to be, your West Coast teams, Lakers and Warriors, or your up north teams, your Bostons and your Knicks or whatever. Those small market teams aren't going to be able to you're going to make the league top heavy again. So I don't necessarily like the move.
Don't like the move. All right,
No.
Coach, your thoughts?
Or don't like the thought process of what they haven't done it yet, obviously, but I don't like that thought process.
Gotcha.
This man talking about canceling the draft and just letting people just go where they want to go. Is he crazy? Is he on some kind of drugs? Just, okay. Imagine Carlos Boozer coming out this year and saying,
his name is Cameron.
Can I get my joke out first? I know it's Cameron. I know, but you won't let me get my joke in. All right, imagine Cameron Boozer. I'm gonna be selectified and saying, "Oh man, no draft. I think I'll go to Oklahoma City." Come on, man. Or Ibanza saying, "Wow, Spurs look good. I think I can fit in with the Spurs." And then you got a team like the Kings and Utah and those teams like, what in the world? Because ain't nobody going to Utah. Ain't nobody gonna want to go to Sacramento. Come on, man. That doesn't make hardly any sense at all. But hey, that's the best thought you can come up with. God bless David Stern. Rest in peace. Stern would have solved all these problems by now, and this wouldn't even be an issue. He had talking that little soft voice. For those teams that are tanking, Utah and others, we're gonna fine you $1 million for every time you lose a game. Now keep trying to lose if you want to. That's all. He'd have solved it some kind of way. He didn't end all that. But Adam Silver, Slender Man as I call him, he coming up with, let's drop the draft. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Make the rich richer. Woo. The team be free agents and people. So I'm guessing, I made me miss. I guess when he said free agents, he ain't talking about the top teams. He talking about the bottom teams. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be a complete mess if they did that. Complete mess.
Yep.
Honorable mention baller, Jay Lucas for the University of Miami. The best start in school history is 21-5 right now.
Oh, the little professor. That's what I call him. He looked like a little nursing school student, but he winning.
Yep, he winning for sure. All right, I told Dez to stick around for this question of the day about music.
Uh-oh.
And so I'm gonna ask you guys. This is a music question, Coach. So I hope you can keep up with those because I went back to the crates.
I try.
I
used to be a DJ.
I want you to rank these songs by the beats, not the lyrics, but by the beats.
Okay.
From the one that you like the most to the one that you like the least. I'm gonna give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna give you 5. Brass Monkey, Beastie Boys. Going Back to Cali, LL Cool J. Posse on Broadway, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Oh, it's just 4. Still Fly, Cash Money, and Manny Fresh. Just those 4.
All right.
So Brass Monkey. What was the LL Cool J one?
Going Back to Cali.
Okay.
Posse on Broadway. I put this up in for Bob for last week, but I never got to it. I overlooked it. And Still Fly, Cash Money.
Okay. Number 1, Brass Monkey. Number 2.
We talking about the song, Coach, or the drink?
The beat.
I like the beat.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 2.
Just making sure you
Going
want
Back
to
to Cali.
You ain't talk about the whiskey, are you?
No. I need whiskey. Number 2, Posse on Broadway for the thump.
Okay. Go ahead, Coach. Go
number
ahead.
3,
Now.
back to Cali, and Still Fly. Number 4. That wasn't one of my favorite songs by them. Beat wise.
Based on the beat, what you got?
Number 4 is Brass Monkey.
Number 4.
I did not like that Brass Monkey. Anyway.
What if I put Paul Revere in that in?
It's still
No.
All right.
Still Fly is number 3. Posse on Broadway is number 2. And number 1 is Going Back to Cali.
Guess what?
Now,
You and Dez had the same exact ranking.
I can tell you this, H.O. If you had my favorite all-time beat, then it wouldn't even be no question. Even though they stole the beat.
Which is what? Everybody steal from seeing like the way you put it.
That way you got to chill.
Oh, okay.
That's my beat right there. Even though you got it from Zap, but hey, you got more bounce to down.
Des, me and you on the same page. We good. We don't know what Coach got going on today, but
Coach had Posse on Broadway. Coach had Brass Monkey number 1. I just knew he was talking about some alcohol, man. Hey. Yeah. Coach, they say you must have been drinking some Brass Monkey.
No, sir. Man, the Beastie Boys album, License to Ill, was one of the best albums of a generation. Yeah. License to Ill had several hits. Posse on Broadway.
Here's a little story I got to tell about. I know it really wasn't a beat to that Paul Revere joint.
Oh, it was some thump on that one. Though.
It was thump on it, yeah. But
that 808 was hidden.
Yeah, that's why I like Posse on Broadway.
The song that had Just for a side note, one of the songs that had one of the best bass drops ever was In Vogue, that Don't Go.
Oh yeah, that was special. That was special.
If you had it in your car, you knew about it.
And to show you how crazy I am, another one of my favorite beats. Well, you could put it words to it, and it's underrated. And a lot of people didn't like it, but the remix of Das Effects, They Want Effects.
Yeah.
And bum sticky bum. I got you, bum.
The remix with Shaq in it.
Yep.
Was Shaq in that one?
No, Shaq wasn't in that. Shaq was in
Shaq was with the Fushnikins.
Can we rock? What's up, Doc? Can we rock? What's up, Doc? I'm Peter, the Piper. Right.
Hey, I'm Coach having some.
Come with them bars, Coach. Come with them bars. Coach got the bars. Coach.
Don't make me go flashback now. Don't make me go flashback.
All right, Coach.
I have them all.
I'm gonna get while you on it. I'm gonna give you this trivia question.
La Smooth. We ain't got nothing to prove. La Smooth.
Remember the time? Who produced that song by Michael Jackson?
I know Eddie Murphy was in the video.
So was Magic Johnson.
Yeah, and what's the girl's name? Not Naomi. Wasn't that? No.
You say you always learn something when you come to Sports Roundtable, so here we go. Remember the time by Michael Jackson. Who produced it? Don't Google it.
Oh, shoot. H.O., you asked an easy question. One of the baddest beat makers of all time in the New Jack Swing era. Teddy.
Go ahead, Coach.
Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
You can't beat Teddy.
And he co-wrote it.
Yeah. Teddy's the only man that can make an instrumental sound good with Teddy's jam. And you can stay on the floor. You just had to hit a beat. Dum, 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 dum.
Oh, jam.
Yeah, that's like a jam.
Teddy jam for me now.
You be sitting in a corner. Joe be sitting on there. Man, the DJ ain't playing nothing. Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that just bounce up. Looking around like, uh-oh. Teddy jam for me.
Yeah, he had a good run. He had a good run in the late 80s, early 90s with producing and music. He had I was about to start naming all the groups that Teddy was knocking out. Not just his own groups, but he was knocking out other groups too.
Rex and Effect. I mean, Rex and Effect ain't have one hit. It's all right. They said they were ready.
The new Jack Swing era was him.
Yes, it was.
That was.
All right, with that being said, since we're talking about music and all that, we're having a little fun. Coach, go let everybody know what time it is. It's about 8:33, but we're finna start early because Carletta's in the background saying, I don't listen to secular music no more. Can y'all please get to the fun?
Okay. Well,
you was around for the New Jack Swing, Miss Carletta, so don't act.
Well, this is the way it go. Let's see. I would guess that Kroger's got them nice plastic bags, them blue bags they put everything in when they deliver you groceries. Nobody hardly ever use the paper bags anymore. Some people may one of them old mom and pop restaurants. And HO to go so even further. I remember back in the days of the mom and pop stores when you had the cases, the little glass things with cookies in them, chocolate chip, coconut, peanut butter, Oreo, all of them, and you can get so many cookies out and put them in your little bag for $1. But right now we ain't gonna do all that. We're gonna go to the fun bag because this that time.
SRT Fun Bag, go.
No. Think, since you're thinking now, go on, think. Is it fun?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Absolutely not?
Zero fun, sir.
What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag?
Are we having fun yet?
H.O. put up the wrong banner, but that's okay.
I put up the wrong banner, so let me start over.
We working. We know what you do. We know what you're up to. We know what time it is.
SRT feedback. Go.
No.
Think. Since you're thinking now, go on. Think. Is it fun?
No, sir.
There you go.
Absolutely not.
Zero fun,
Yeah.
sir.
What in the world is in that bag? What you got in that bag?
Are we having fun yet?
H.O., that sounds like you laughing at the end.
SRT fun bag. Maybe my glasses ain't working tonight, but I'm doing the best I can with them on. SRT fun bag. Come on in and join us because it's time to have a little fun before we get out of here and claim our Powerball numbers tonight. First question of the evening. Growing up, what's a lesson? What was the hardest lesson you had to learn growing up?
Don't get something out your stove your mama tell you not to. My sister had to learn that lesson the hard way. She got a pie at the stove and dropped it on her foot.
Ooh.
And to this day, she has a reminder of why she wasn't supposed to get that pie at the stove on her foot. A nice big old burn mark where that pie dropped. And she screamed like a banshee. Lucky she didn't mess that pie up though, because that was a good apple pie. Mama told her don't get it out the stove.
Literally.
She tried anyway.
She put her foot in it, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She have on no shoes.
Oh,
and
man.
if she paid for it.
All right, Asa, what you got?
Patience, man. I had to learn patience. Can't get everything you want when you want it.
Okay. Well, that's a life lesson right there.
Yeah.
As a kid, what did success look like for you?
Driving my mama's car to school in high school.
There we go. They call that. She said, "Pay attention to your feet."
Yeah, she paid attention. All right.
I think that was her answer.
Yep. Good grade. Oh boy. See right there, that right there.
That's her second answer. That's success, getting good grades.
That's why I don't like math right now. Because of that. Math stopped me from getting awards. I never like
that spelling bee champion can't carry you to the math class now.
No, sir. You can do nothing in math.
Can spell algebra but can't solve the problem, huh?
And my mama tried to make me go through all of them. Oh, that's wrong, ain't it? That's wrong.
That's cold. You say you can read the question but can't solve it.
Ain't solve the problem.
All right, here we go. Third question. Back to music. Do the lyrics or the beat matter? Which one matter the most to you and why?
The beat.
That's a two-parter now. Younger me would have told you younger me would have told you the beat. Older me will tell you now the lyrics.
Mm-hmm. All right, Coach. Somebody trying to embarrass you.
Yeah. Oh, Carletta. We were cool.
He's an AP calculus.
AP calculus. Good Lord.
Good God Almighty.
AP calculus.
Coach, look, did you spell calculus right?
Yeah.
Trying to make sure. Just trying to make sure
you getting below the belt now, see. You getting below the belt.
We're trying to highlight some of your skill sets.
Oh, Lord.
Once again, is the beat or the lyrics More important.
Yes, I love you too, Carletta. Thank you. You know, you got the math. AP calculus. Good Lord.
Yeah, I know. Hey, ooh. Yeah.
The beat is more important.
The beat more important. Why is that?
Man, listen, I give you one song to listen. Wait, that's okay. Wait, hold it. Go on with the question. I'm finna find something.
You love to use
real
your
quick.
phone. Hey,
Yes, sir.
Asa. Coach didn't tell you about what happened Saturday when he asked me a certain question.
No, he ain't said that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna relive it. I'll let him tell you. Question number 4.
Yeah.
What food dish, you didn't appreciate until you got older?
Ooh. Casserole, squash casserole.
Okay.
Especially with the breaded one. Hey, so Coach, I got when it comes to the music, Coach, the reason why I say lyrics now, people always playing the song Before I Let Go at a wedding. That's a divorce song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they should play that the divorce part, I guess.
They play that at the reception. Everybody they dancing, do let you slide. But this is a divorce song. This song is about letting you go.
Hey Joe, this is the beat you can't argue with. I don't care where you at. A beat will make you stop what you're doing and just get right into it. The lyrics won't, but the beat was just like this beat right here.
Come along, fantastic boy. Yeah, go ahead, Coach. Hey, don't get us put off YouTube now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but 5 seconds of that before they talk about you need to monetize.
No.
Oh yeah, Carletta.
Hey, look, in the name of Jesus.
Yeah, electric slide had it.
Boy, I tell you, we sure have fun on him. All right, here's the money question, Coach.
Uh-oh.
She said TikTok taught her that.
TikTok is very
All right,
popular.
the money question. Rank these 3 options based on what do you like most and what do you like the least? Financial freedom, being rich, being wealthy. And I have a definition for all 3. Financial freedom is a lifestyle that presents a financial or I can live without financial stress. Okay. Being rich is a short-term living, means that I can make a whole lot of money, whole lot of income. Wealthy is the combination of both of those to add entrepreneurship and assets with that. So which one do you prefer, going from the one that I like the most to the one I like least? Coach, you just go get in the car with Ace or me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so I'll go HO. So I always want to be financially free. And believe it or not, the wealthy doesn't always allow you financial freedom, depending on how you got that wealth or the stipulations to that wealth, right? So I'm just giving you the reasons why I'm picking. So I'm gonna go financial freedom first, 1, wealthy 2, and rich 3.
All right. Coach, you want to change that up? Or you good?
No, the door just opened, so I just climbed right on in.
Good deal. All right, this should be a good one. I wish Red was on here for this one because this what he like. What TV show needed to add more seasons to it that they canceled too soon?
Steve Harvey.
When he was a principal? I mean, the teacher?
They let him get together and then they stopped the show. I'm like, yeah, dog. What about life after?
Oh yeah, maybe a season or two as them as a couple. I can see that.
What about you, Ace?
Girlfriends.
They had a pretty good run.
They had a good run, but it could have went a little bit longer.
All right. I'm gonna go with one of my all-time favorites, and I got an honorable mention. Jack Bauer in 24.
No, hold it, H.O. I gotta do this for you when you said that. That was the greatest show ever. Because you have to wonder how a man's cell phone can stay charged up without even putting on a charge.
Agreed. All time. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, that was crazy. So 24 and Jack Bauer, one of the greatest written shows I ever seen in my life.
Yes, sir. I agree. I'm sorry. I take out everybody else and put 24 at the top of the list. Yes, sir.
Yeah, 24 could have went on and on as far as I'm concerned.
That was whatever night it came on. I think Monday, whatever. That's must see TV.
Yeah, must see TV for sure.
Stop everything.
My honorable mention is when Lisa Ray and Stacey Dash played in Single Ladies.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That didn't stay on long at all.
I know that's my point. Didn't stay on long at all. All right. Name a movie that needs a sequel. Next question.
I would say Boys in the Hood, but Doughboy passed away and Ricky passed away. I can't give. You need the people that's still in there, so I can't go with that one. And let's see. Ooh, it's a lot of good movies need a sequel.
That's a tough one, ain't it?
Yeah.
Man, I'm going with Baby Boy. Everybody's still alive. Tyrese, Taraji, his mom, they just had their kids and be grandparents at that point.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go a little dark with mines. 7. They need to do an 8. The movie with
7
that had Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
And old boy was they caught old boy. I don't want to spoil it for nobody that's seen it, but you see how 7 ended. They need to do it. They need to do one and call it 8.
Wow. Okay. Need to do one and call it 8.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me a movie that need a remake, but use different characters.
Ooh.
I'm gonna give you an example. Ocean's 11 and Will Smith for either Denzel Washington playing George Clooney role.
Oh man, that would be great, right? Ocean 11, Clooney be Denzel, Pitt be Will Smith.
Man. Yeah, boy.
Who's a Devon white boy though?
Wahlberg. Oh, he was already.
Nah, that's a good concept. That's a good concept. Huh?
When he already in it?
Who?
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, he was already in it. Yeah.
What about
Mark Wahlberg wasn't in it. It was the other one that looked like him. What's his? No, Mark Wahlberg wasn't in it. Damon, whatever his last name, was in it.
What about the Magnificent Seven?
I didn't see that, so I wouldn't know.
Nah, but yeah.
Or you could do
Matt Damon.
RoboCop.
You're right.
Yeah, Matt Damon. Yeah, Matt Damon. Yeah, not Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
What about RoboCop?
They already did a remake of
RoboCop. Who's gonna play who? You got to change the character. You got to change the characters when you pick the movie.
That's true. We had to go back.
Hey, so who you had? You said who?
I was trying to think of the name of the movie where they were stealing the cars. Actually, I was trying to think of the movie, not stealing the car. That's gone in 60 seconds. The movie that Mark Wahlberg was in, him and
Denzel.
No. Him and Mos Def and the dude that wound up playing the first Hulk. They had the little Mini Coopers.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was good. They went and robbed the folk. Yeah.
They could recast that kind of easily.
Yeah, I like that. What about the Django with Will Smith playing Jamie Foxx role?
Nah, I can't. Will Smith ain't never the guy that's going to fight for our rights.
Well, if he get paid to do it, then I mean,
I'm just talking about he don't have that personality that, you know what I mean. Well, he'll save the world, but he ain't gonna be Massa Musa.
I see Coach still trying to come up with something.
I'm Massa Musa.
Even what Will Smith doing now, that geography documentary he going from pole to pole. That's trying to save the world. We need somebody to save us from ice. He going to the ice.
Now they tried a remake of a movie back in the days, two, and both of them were terrible. Total Recall and The Running Man. Both of
them were terrible. Yeah. Oh, the name of that movie, H.O. was Italian Job.
Italian Job. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was a good movie.
It came to me. I'm glad it came to me before we got off air, because if it came to me, it was off air, I'd have been texting both of y'all.
What about Casino? One of them gangster movies like Casino or Goodfellas?
I can see Casino getting redone. I think Casino is probably easier to get redone than Goodfellas.
You think they could have done? They could do. No, I didn't say they can't redo Harlem Nights.
No. All the greats have passed, just about.
Yeah. Saw a movie the other night. Boomerang came on the other night. What you think?
Give me an old girl with the ugly feet. Where's she at?
Can we remake that?
Yeah, we can remake that.
Eddie Murphy. Will Smith.
No.
Morris Chestnut.
What's the dude playing Cross right now?
Oh yeah. He would be perfect for Eddie Murphy's part. Yeah.
Playing
the guy
Cross.
that's the playing Cross.
Aldris Hard. I forgot his name.
Yeah, him. That's a good one. Dead Usual Suspects. Yeah.
Oh, that's another. Yes, yeah, that'd be a good one too.
Who would be Sosa Kosei? What's his name?
Sosa.
Kaiser
Sosa. Yeah.
Kaiser Sose.
You got to find somebody who can stretch on a movie part like that. They got to do some serious acting.
Yeah, because that was somebody got to really be acting on that one. I totally agree with you on that.
He was gone.
Mm-hmm. All right, before we get out of here, real quick, what's the difference? You always learn something from me. Since we're getting a whole lot of more people in here, I'm finna teach you something. What's the difference between $1 million and $1 billion?
10 to 15 generations. Now beat it.
What say you, Coach? I'm finna teach you about money today, Coach.
Teach me, because it won't be the first lesson.
All right. If I put it in seconds. No. If I put it in minutes, 1 million minutes equals 13 days. 1 billion minutes equals 32 years.
Back to what I said. 13 generations.
Hello. All right, how long does Steph, LeBron, and KD stay in the NBA? Who's the first to retire? Who's the last to retire?
LeBron first, Steph second, and last.
I think, beyond with you, H.O., I think Steph retires first, LeBron second, and KD last.
You say it again, AC?
I think Steph retires first.
Okay.
LeBron second and KD last.
That can be. Or my other choice would be Steph and LeBron go out together and KD still last. Yeah, KD love basketball too much. He's not married, no kids.
And his game is different. His game is different. His game allows him to maybe last a little bit longer now than Steph and LeBron.
Hey, did y'all see the video of they had all the Lakers players driving out of the parking lot, and they put their name down at the bottom. They were driving out, and when they put AD,
that was wrong.
Yeah, the ambulance.
That was wrong. That was wrong. That was so wrong. I'm like, how do you AD alone? He trying.
If he had came to Atlanta, he would have kept Piedmont in business.
Yeah, boy, I'm trying to tell you. Well, Kyrie is out for the year. He would not play this year. And Tiger Woods said he's not hurting. There's a possibility that he will be at the Masters in April. Y'all thoughts on that before we get out of here?
I listen. He'll play one tournament for the rest of his life, and it's going to be the Masters. No surprise there. What do you say about
Tiger
what
Woods?
Coach said?
He need to listen to Teddy Pendergrass.
Let it go.
Come on, Coach.
What do you have to prove? See, that's what I don't like about these guys sometimes. They keep going and they have nothing to prove. What, that you can play and get out there and embarrass yourself or get hurt?
Well, that's the one. Yeah, no, that's the one thing about. I think Tiger can play Masters with his blindfolded. You know what I mean? So he gonna play that one until they tell him he can't play no more.
Yeah, and shout out to his son Charlie. He signed with Florida State. I don't know how he got out of. Well, he lived in Florida, but I figured he would go to Stanford where his dad went. But
and man, if y'all ever get a chance, if you don't have anything to do, watch that game with the golf game, the simulated golf game on ESPN.
Oh, I done seen it.
That
Yeah, I've seen it.
that's some good stuff right there. I wish I had one of those. I could play all day.
You can play all day.
Yep.
You play simulated golf. You play simulated games like bowling and shooting basketball.
Man, back when the Nintendo Wii was around, oh my God, not the Wii. Yeah, when you had to stand up and do those things, bowling and golfing, and oh man, tennis. Oh man, that was party starters right there. You had competitions, man. Jokers used to be teaming up, gonna play each other, and that was going on all night. Jokers trying to fight to play each other, especially in tennis.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it is. With that being said, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. When you hear the music, you know it's time to get up out of here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, joining, listening, and all that good stuff, man. And appreciate you, Asa, Coach, for coming through, staying with me, hanging out with me. And thanks to all the tenants that continue to support and do their thing. Really appreciate it. That's all I got. All right, Asa, what you got?
Hey, man, always have a good time. Shout out to the SRT family, all the listeners. Appreciate y'all coming in, checking and making the show even better. One time to you, HO, one time to you, Coach. Check me out on Monday, 7 to 9. Just go to DNA Sports Talk on all social media, and you'll find the link, and you'll hear myself and my partner, Don, the D and DNA. Get it in.
For sure. All right, Coach, what you got?
shout out to you two for keeping it real and having us laughing every day. Shout out to the SRT family out there, all y'all. Big Z, we miss you, dog. See you back there next week. All the other SRT guys, D. Will, Hancock, Robert, and those other guys, and the other guys. We miss y'all. And next time you come in, all my folks are Red and Rev. SR with Red and Rev Sports Show. Rev's team won up there in Coatesville in the first round of the playoff. So they advanced on. So good luck to them. They got a kid y'all need to see that can shoot the lights out the gym. So he's moving. They moving on. And as always, next time you come back, it's going to be a.
All right. I got a couple of announcements before I get out of here. This weekend, I'll be celebrating another chapter in my life. So we'll be celebrating next Wednesday. And next Wednesday is also one of our tennis birthdays too. So Mr. Dez, make sure you're here so we can celebrate your birthday with you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Coach,
right.
I said I had some good news for you.
Uh-oh.
If you meet me at K&K on Friday, I will buy you breakfast.
What time?
What time can you get there?
Hey, dog, if it's not raining, you say the word.
9 o'clock.
All right, 9 o'clock.
I'll meet you at K&K at 9 o'clock. I'll be there to see your reaction to this good old Strickland.
Not the Strickland, baby.
No, I call it that. I call it that hood breakfast.
It is.
Yeah. Hey, Ace, I will make sure I videotape it too. So
Okay.
Ace will be at work. Ace will be at work making a little money.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. But with that being said, man, listen. What a show, what a great show, what a good fun bag. It's always been good, always good, and that's how we do it. So R.I.P. Mons and Pop, R.I.P. BC. For myself, Coach, Asa, Hancock, D. Will, Bob, Smitty, Deshaun Tate, all the SRT listeners. This is Sports Roundtable. We'll holler at y'all next week. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.